Alright, g'day guys. As promised, this is a follow-up video to the last one I did of my first impression, which was strong, and is still quite strong. I've played a good couple of games in this. Not quite as... Okay, look, I don't want to be down in this game. I don't want to... What I'm saying is I'm not being negative to it. It's not a case of, oh, this game isn't worth it, because that is not true. This game is very much worth it. The thing is, at the moment it is just skirmish against AI. It doesn't hold too much, unless you want to do something silly. Like, say, for example, let's make a Babby Cup. So I played a bunch of games on all the different, you can see down here there's different monetary values for stuff. I played on those ones. I've done the ones with just mediums and lights, and then mix-ups with some heavies and then assaults and that kind of thing. I've rolled with the Atlas, I've rolled with the Awesome. Someone asked about Victors, so I decided to go, you know what, fuck it. Can I roll with 2 Victors, a Jaeger, and a... was it a Locust? I think it was a Locust. Can you roll with those? It turns out, yes you can, and it's really effective, because the Victors just hid behind a rock. The slightly faster mechs go in position, and then when the enemy came up, it just, jumped it over and started laying waste to things, until one of the Victor's heads got blown clean off. Went from pristine to dead instantly. So, yes, it is very much Battletech. Like, holy shit is this Battletech. Now what I don't want Bulwark. Multi-target's not useful, and none of these guys have jump jets. I've also learned a little bit more about the pilot skills. So I'm going to actually rig up both these forces with exactly the same. So, yeah, we'll go with this. Unless, I'm going to double check the skills because, alright, so, Bulwark I don't want to use because of the fact that I don't think my Commando should ever stop moving. Bulwark is guarded if you're stationary. Or maybe, yeah, maybe. Precision strike, no cover with a single weapon. There's also that. Actually, you know what? I just realized I may have gone the wrong Commandos. Yeah, I've given them all the large laser build. Alright, here's what I'm going to do instead. Let's go with Sumo, because I unironically like him, kind of. Let's go with this. So these guys all have the SRMs, and this one has the that SRM 6-pack looks really weird. This is what happens when you take your models directly out of Mecha Online. That said, you should see some of the fun thing, because this is using some stuff from Mecha Online. Some of the same things have cropped up. For example, someone built, now way back in the day, and I've forgotten who actually is Arclight. Yes, way back in the day, someone figured out a way to mess around with all the files, and because of that, they were able to make a Hunchback that had, what was it? Actually, no, sorry, it was a Swayback, so the laser build. They managed to rig up one of those with nothing but, yeah, let's go Death Valley. They rigged up a Swayback with nothing but PPCs, like 8 PPCs, and also all of the double heat sinks. It was a little bit insane. And they could do that because they went to the actual base files and changed everything around, and also made everything heat neutral, and as a result, it was, yeah, it was hilarious, and it was very quickly fixed, fortunately. But because this is open beta, because all these files are external, people will be doing the same things. Someone rebuilt this way back. Someone else managed to build a Jaeger mech with 6 Gauss rifles, which is weird because the Gauss rifle isn't actually in this game. I've checked. None of these mechs carry one of those, and I'm pretty sure that tech isn't actually available yet in 3025. So the files are there. The files for other mechs, I'll get this thing loaded. The files for other mechs also are there, but they're not in this game. Like mechs that are coming in the future that this game is set too early for. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that are in the files that people will be digging around with, and it's actually kind of interesting. What would be really interesting if someone figures out a way to unlock those other mechs, figures out a way to add them into the game as well. So this beta is going to be amusing when people have a chance to break it down and mess with HBS's work. But as for the beta itself, yeah, I got to go with, like, when I was first doing it, it's just like, I thought it'd be along the lines of, hey, if this looks good, if you want to get in the beta, you know, you could probably put the money down. Having now played it and having seen what some other people are posting. Okay, that was a line. The fact that they have those incidental lines makes me feel a little bit better about how the campaign's going to go. I'm not feeling, like, I only feel something for Sumo because he keeps on showing up in my mechs. But it's kind of just a, I have the feeling it might be just the way that they, what they do with the voices, like the kind of effects they put on them, kind of makes them all sound pretty similar. Same as Mech Commando 2, it had the same thing. The pilots, I didn't feel as much. I didn't feel as much for the pilots as I did in the original Mech Commando. I think part of it comes down to the voices. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, buying into the beta, buying into Battletech for this beta, probably not, honestly. At no point. Don't put in the money because you want to get in the beta. Put in the money because the beta looks like it is a worthy game. And I'm going to say straight up, oh god, there they are. I'll get to that in a sec. If the game looks like it's worth it based on the beta, then yes, you totally should. If it doesn't, well, then you shouldn't. But you shouldn't be putting down money anyway. Holy shit. You gotta love roads. Do I want to? You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's head on down that road. Yep. Roads give you a nice speed boost, I've realised. Yeah, there's environmental effects like the that fucking mineral field. So no, yeah, don't buy this game if you just want to get in the beta, because at the moment it's not really worth it. Purely because it's just AI skirmish. There's no mech lab. There's no.
I got a sensor trace.
Takes them a while to move. You know, there's nothing really. Well, I can force them to take the first turn actually. So yes, we will do that. There's not much here really to talk about, so yeah. Oh wow, he's charging straight in there. So here's my plan for this battle. I'm just gonna wail on them one at a time. Now who's got sensor lock? You've got sensor lock. Now do I want to advance or not? Because I can just fall back into the trees. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fall back into the trees, I'm going to sense lock this guy, and then I'm going to let everyone go to town. So yeah, again, if the game looks good, then yeah, you should probably put Dosh down. Don't do it just for the beta. That said, you should also wait to see what happens.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
You should also wait to see what happens with when they add in the multiplayer, because that might make it worth it. So that's the one exception I'll say, is that look, if multiplayer turns out to be amazing, then maybe if you really want to get in the ground floor. Because that's where I think. No, I can melee, but I don't have any small weapons, so I'm just gonna. Oh, can I? I can side shot, I can't back shot. Let's just move into the trees. Multiplayer should be fantastic. If they add in a mech lab, even better, but I doubt it. But even just being able to play multiplayer, being able to mess around with people who know how to meta, because one of the metas that they haven't really fixed, it's not a fixing issue, but the meta is simply making sure the enemy goes first. I mean, first turn, making sure that the enemy does everything first, and then you get first strike in. And as is always, as Battlefield rules always go, not Battlefield rules, but like if you look at historic engagements, especially like, you know, World War II tank battles, they're the main ones. Whoever shoots first wins. That's what it comes down to. Back then it was because of the fact that you still need to range in and get accurate, so whoever shot first would have more time to engage. In this case, it's the fact that whoever shoots first can just rubble their opponent. Yeah, this guy is going to... Why is the SRM ammo... Why is there ammo in the arm? Metal babbies, I don't understand. Alright. Let's also get you in the trees. One thing I've also discovered is that there is line of sight blockers. If you have mechs surrounding an enemy, then you won't be able to get a shot in unless you move around the side. So you got to be aware of that. I think that's actually spoiled a few of my shots in the past.
Here we go.
Another fun thing, I wonder if it will do it here. Yes, it does. If there happens to be terrain in the way and you miss, then yeah, it'll just animate it that your rounds hit that terrain. If it's an allied mech, then it will just do that. Oh. Is he in a mineral field as well? Is that a mineral field over there? Yes, it is. Alright, so there's some area effects, there's some stuff that makes sense, there's some stuff that's a little bit broken. This one's just ridiculous. 25 additional damage with and from energy weapons. I mean, it's a fun idea, but in Battletech, why? Really? So this guy... So yeah, you can see he took absolutely no damage. So that SRM hit that struck me back didn't actually do anything, but... Now... I still want to be a little bit mobile.
No problem.
And I do want to move forward so I'm in striking range. Because what I want to do... Shit, what's he got? Nothing's there. That's what the medium laser. Yeah, let's cold shot into his torso. Oh, center torso, how much is that? Doesn't do enough damage.
Target marked.
Cold shot. Okay. Okay. It only counts if you called it, god damn it. Stompy robots, why? I want to bring them in closer, so I'm going to reserve it. But you can see this would be my main playthrough, is making the enemy advance, using up all their turns. Yeah, in some cases they'll be able to strike first, like this guy's trying. Oh wow, okay. I'm pretty sure they just knocked out my large laser.
Something I can do.
Oh shit, okay. Well, we still got ammo for the SRM. And you can still melee bitches. Can I sprint in melee? Oh, you can't sprint in melee. God damn it. Well, it's time to get out of this energy field. You know what, yeah, Sumo's gonna be the... Not so much sacrificial, but... actually... No, I can't really do anything. I mean, I can try and sprint around. Oh, but then I can't turn around. No, it doesn't matter, I'm sprinting anyway. So that puts them out of line of sight. Hopefully they advance either to shoot him or they try and engage these guys. If they do, these guys are in cover, which means that I'll get a bonus to not being shot. Yeah, that helps.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Ah, you're fine. No, I didn't want to reserve. Fuck. Okay, that's the one thing I'll say about this as well. The UI needs a little bit of changing because I'm a little bit ahead of myself. Don't. Fuck.
Lock stability. I'm hit. Yep. I'm here.
Alright, what did I lose? I lost my medium laser, but I still have SRMs.
Alright, I'm up again.
Now, who to engage? Just the one who's closest? 45%. Shit, maybe I should have sent someone into melee. I'm gonna move someone into melee then. Alright, let's get this guy. So you always want to melee if they're evasive because that actually takes away their evasion. If you hit.
Failed to connect.
Maybe I should use the sensor lock ability. I probably should use the sensor lock ability.
Certainly.
Well, or maybe that's because they were knocked down. Maybe that's what fucked up their accuracy. Possibly. Alright, well that guy's gonna die next turn. Sucks to be them. Oh, they just papered their armor.
Yeah.
That's not useful. Do I have line of sight? I'm gonna do this assuming I can get line of sight whilst remaining in the trees. I do have line of sight. It's not fantastic, but that's better. So yeah, the area effects are pretty good, but a little bit strange at times. Like yeah, the middle field one, I don't understand. Arclight. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is actually really useful. Send a torso. Fuck this guy up. There we go. And that's the advantage of the initiative system. If you have fast mechs, or fast pilots rather, then yeah, you can do that kind of thing. And they are very dead.
I'm taking
They're not. Wow.
Reading you.
You are highly resilient. You are getting fucked up the ass. Do I want to inspire? I really want to make this connect. Let's inspire this shit.
Copy that.
Now that's an open back. Excellent. And we're starting the conga line again.
Routine. Unit down.
Now we're fine.
Right here.
Okay. Sumo, what can you do? You can punch a bitch. He didn't. God damn it! I really want him to fall down. All right.
Of course.
Let's move to get that evasion, and let us rumble this guy.
That would be a kill.
Jesus. The ammo explosions are still a little bit it's a little bit heavy duty in this game. Melee is 65%. It doesn't give me any stats for... That's the other problem, it doesn't give me any hit stats. I don't know if I have to move and hope that it's actually good. Fuck it, I'm gonna punch a bitch. And nothing. And they still keep their evasion. Oh, Sumo's still standing.
Okay, not good. Yeah? Aye, aye.
Do it again, do it again.
Awaiting orders. Certainly.
So I mean, this is generally how these matches go. Like I've just been rolling the opponent partially. Now that partially may just be the fact that I think, because I keep on choosing random for what the enemy force will be. I think that's a little bit broken. I don't think it's working correctly. Actually, after this, I'm gonna put in a survey thing saying I think randomness is broken, because it keeps on giving me forces that I haven't actually added up
Target is confirmed.
the cost of them, but I get the feeling that it's been giving me very low. Alright, what's that knocked out? Nice. It's been giving me very low enemy forces. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna rank this guy. He's gonna stand up if I knock him down, but if this kills him, then it kills him. There you go, that was BabbyBowl. Yeah, at the moment I'm just messing around with builds. Like I did an Urban Mech Brawl, which was hilarious and just the same kind of thing, just over a much smaller area, just kind of dicking around trying to get shots. A lot of headbutting happened. One Goomba Stomp on someone's head. You know, all kinds of fun. And it took 7 turns to do as well. So yeah, look, Battletech. I'm hopeful for the full game. The way they've been open about it, the way this game handles and all that kind of thing, and they want, like, this is a proper beta build. This is them going, alright, we've got a workable model. It's nowhere near complete. What needs to be worked on? So like this, people have been saying about heat management issues, which didn't really get to show you there because obviously these guys all run heat neutral. But yeah, the heat's a little bit strange. It doesn't really make that much sense. Again, it may just be a UI thing, not clearly communicating what's going on. What is there? There's a couple other minor bits and pieces. Like, I got thrown off my first game without knowing how to do melee strikes. It's one of those things like, you play Battletech and you assume, okay, so that one is you set your mech next to the enemy and then you have a melee attack. It's like, no, this one is you do that during the movement phase, it will automatically use all your small weapons. If they're active, that's one thing I did find. I did do a melee strike with an Irby, which has a small laser, but because I'd been shooting with the AC-10, the small laser had been turned off. So when he did the melee strike, he just kicked the guy. Kick or no, yeah, it was a kick. And yeah, he didn't fire that small laser. So that's something else in there. So yeah, lots of little bits and pieces, but the game is solid. I wouldn't buy into Battletech just for the beta at the moment. Wait to see what multiplayer is like if you want to do that, but if you're hopeful for the Battletech full game, the full one with the campaign and the multiplayer and the Solaris League, I say Solaris League, it was kind of promised a Solaris game mode, whether or not that's a full, like, league system thing, who knows. It'd be cool if it is, but, I mean, as they say, in success all things are possible, which means that they avoid scope creep like oh fuck. They won't do scope creep until they have a viable product and actually start putting it out there. So expansions and stuff. Expansions will have something like that, maybe. Yeah, no, see how multiplayer is, and if you're hopeful of the game, if you've been looking and going, yeah, that's good, I like Battletech, I like MechWarrior, I like all that kind of stuff. I'm a fan of Mech Commander especially. Well, I'm a fan of Mech Commander, and I was excited as fuck. But you're like, well, I don't know if it'll be any good. I've been burned on Mechwar Online and yada yada. Then yeah, if you've been watching this and it's like, hey, this actually looked good, I'm hopeful for the full game, then do it. But yeah, this beta's kind of basic. It is still really good to see it and be able to play around with it. But I mean, it is just beta. A lot of work still needed. And I am going to go and do the survey. And I'm also going to put this video up. It's going to take a while. Mine's big. That first impressions video I recorded like the morning it came out. I only managed to get it loaded online last night. So that's a good like more than 12 hours. It's about 16 hours or so, something like that. So this will be coming out quite a bit later. But yes, I'm recording this right after I managed to upload that last video. So that should give you an idea of the time difference. We're not expecting any real updates for a while. They're probably just going to be messing around with this, and then sometime next week we should start to see either patches or potentially they figure out that net issue and we get multiplayer. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be recording the next video I make. I'm probably going to leave videos until multiplayer, and then I'm definitely going to get, main of mine, a goon or whatever, and we're going to dick around with this. The only other thing maybe is I'm going to actually look at doing a MechWarrior 3 LP and working on that. So, hey, look forward to that showing up. So yeah, I'm going to put this together and then I go to work. It's the weekend and I work on the weekend. Fun. Oh, I've still got Battletech. Right, I'll see you guys later on.